a hurricane. Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on. Without me pushing through, oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah. Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, bye, 3-0. Knock 'em out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might pop my jack, then uppercut, then he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog. I'm what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top. Got 'em so sick.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round.
Great work. This is all going nicely. It's all going to plan. tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work. I watch suckers complain, cause all they regard is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who would have tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose.
What a night we expect it to be. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson, nearly impossible to beat no matter what he weighed in at. But it was 66.7 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 184. And he'll be up against Michael the Problem McKinson, 175 centimeters tall with 179 centimeter reach.
Todd, this is well...
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most... Michael the Problem McKinson, this WBO European welterweight champion, fights out of Portsmouth, England.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Hampshire, England, here is a European welterweight champion, Michael the Problem McKinson.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches, you can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Beautiful counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Swing and a miss with that hook. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
They stopped the hook there. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above.
And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Can they finish it? And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
What a night for a fight. It's Clarissa.
This bout is scheduled for...
They'll be fighting high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Back and forth they go. These punches coming from every angle. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Well done with that counter shot. The media expects a lot from this fight under the stars here at night.
These fights are about to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is it.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Misses with the straight left. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, things certainly are. On to the second round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. These two are the perfect dance partners.
skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Good defense to block the... Hold her right there! Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. It somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shoot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Throws the uppercut but misses. Good counter punching. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be a... Hold her right there! Oh, and Jonas dazed with that shot. A lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas. There's the bell to start round 4. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Misses with the straight left. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They threw the hook. It didn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that round. There's the bell to start round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. On to the 6th round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Defense is not an option for these two. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot by her. Nobody home with that hook. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That counter shot lands. Talk about Shields and here we go. It's round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You'd like to see more jabs. Catch and shoot. Nice job getting that punch through. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Oh, and a shot from the heavens sends him to the canvas. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your ball.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make.
There's the bell to start round 8. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter shot by her. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. The courage on display here is incredible. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. Hector Macho Camacho. He's 169 centimeters tall with a reach of 175 centimeters. And he'll be facing Jono King Kong Carroll. He weighed 58.5 kilos, stands at 172 centimeters tall, and has a reach of 176.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make...
Hector Macho Camacho. Don't let his good look... Jono.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
The fans are ready. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Good counter punching. Caution being thrown to the wind. These two were made for each other. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of those millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. That punch is beginning to take its toll. And he scored. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good man, good man. Get your mind back on the job. There's a guy. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and put him back in his place. Come on, you're switching up. Stay focused.
There's the bell for round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction until...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. This is not where Jono Carroll wants to be. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their... Hold that thought! The end may be near for Jono Carroll. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
exchange punches. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Just keep him on your lead. Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together. That's it. Just start sticking a few.
On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice job getting that punch through. We wanted action, and they are delivering. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Continue.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They blocked the left there. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Get focused, get your mind. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good job.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That hook's blocked. He misses with that jab. Back and forth they go. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good work. You're thinking. Now don't go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out and in the first minute up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. Win the round back. Take away that confidence and stop him in his tracks.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which fighter will say no mas? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook is parried away. Incredible work rate. John O'Carroll stumbling and bumbling now. King Kong is down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Talk about O'Carroll in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be... Here we go in the sixth round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. See a jab from these two. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
You'd like to see more jabs. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business.
Okay, focus. Once you get back out there, switching off now. I can see you switching off, right?